Hey everybody, Edo here, and this is The Ninth World, a skill-building game for Numenera. It is designed by Paul Peterson, Bojan Radovic, and Mike Selnker, and it is by Lone Shark Games. Now this is a huge, tall, interesting box. I don't know that I've seen any game in a box like this. The camera is way up high to fit this all in. And I think some of the board comes from the box in this case. But it's certainly interesting. Now, I haven't played this game. I actually don't know all that much about it, other than it's sort of like, instead of a deck builder, you're building up your skills in your hand. So you're sort of building and drafting and changing your hand as you explore and move through the world. But let's see here. It looks like we have a sleeve. And then, let me set this all aside. Here is the box. Now, on one side here, we have this big map. And now I'm sure I'm going to make some sort of map. So there's a map of the world, but then on the other we have like a score track. So I don't know exactly if you're flipping this halfway through or what, or maybe there's a play mat or something like that, but the rules are obviously in this format to fit the box. These are the character cards. Again, you're going to be playing as a character and then improving and manipulating and managing your skills. I know a lot of this game is about exploring a sort of a world once over where you don't know what everything is and you're finding objects, you're not sure what they're from or what they go to. So a ton of characters here. That's a lot of characters. We have the punch board tokens, all of which look fine. You know, reasonable tokens. Maybe slightly thin, but they seem fine. And then nice pop to them here as well. And here is the box. Let me slide this gargantuan thing over. Again, this is a huge thing. This is way up high. Really nice insert here. You have a little cover, because I'm sure it's moving around. Underneath, we have more cards. Sure, there'll be expansions. We have these dice, nice etched dice. Pretty standard. Nice container for them. And then different cards. I think these are those skill cards that you're going to be upgrading. It reminds me a little bit of that yellow game Book of Madness in terms of the way the cards look and how I imagine them to work, but that's still a drafting game. Whereas maybe these are wounds and status cards. I think these are the skill cards, but this game is obviously, as I mentioned, just in your hand. Tinker 4, so you're going to get the value and the number. But again, I'm just making this stuff up. It is a solo, competitive, and cooperative game, so a little bit for everyone in here. So these cards are nice quality, nice feel, nice color. Very sort of future-fi, if you will. Ooh, hit the camera there. And then we have some more cards in here. These, I think, are the sort of game quest cards that lead you around the world, and I'm sure these are sort of encounter interaction cards that you from the wilderness. So everything in here certainly looks and feels well thought through. I'm very curious to the outside of the box. Inside, perhaps you play it the other way and then you flip it back over for final scoring, or perhaps the map isn't really critical to the game. I don't know. I will learn that when I play it. And again, these seem very nice cards, super great graphics. I'm sure there's a bunch of storytelling and role-playing that you'd see in all of Mike's stuff, or much of Mike's stuff. So overall, very excited for this one, and super curious to how this overall production works. Now, again, it's a little weird. I gotta get out of this camera out of the way to put it back together. But this is The Ninth World by Lone Shark Games. Hey everybody, Edo here, and thanks for watching Gaming with Edo. Reviews over here on this playlist, League and Insider videos over here on this one. Subscribe, share, all that good stuff. But most importantly, play some great games. Thanks. Bye.